Hey, got any plans for the evening?
No. I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind. You remember that line? From Fleet and Flotilla? Shalai and Bellicus on the balcony.
I don't think I've ever seen that vid.
What? You've never... How could you not have? Well, I know what we're doing tonight.
But Shalai, we can never be together. I have my duty, and you have your people.
Not tonight. Tonight, I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind.
So first off, I kind of love how Tally is in this little bit right here. First off, this is very relatable. How many of you have been in a situation like that where you're friends with somebody and you're talking about something and you find out they've never seen something that you've seen a bunch of times and you're like, oh, well, I know what we're doing tonight, because you've already planned to hang out but you don't really know what to do, and then you find out you're like, well, now we know what we're doing tonight. We're watching this. We're sit down. We're gonna get fired up and watch it. That's just a very relatable thing there. I also want to share that this is actually really adorable if you are a male Shep romancing Tally, because there is some music and singing in this vid that they're watching, and Tally is going to take a moment to actually sing it to Shepard, the lyrics, because she says she used to watch it all the time when she was a little girl and basically memorized the songs to this movie. So she doesn't sing it here, but she does if you are male Shep romancing her, which I may show you guys in a separate video someday, because it's just so cute and adorable to see her just want to sing that song to Shepard, you know? But, yeah, Tally's pretty awesome in this bit here.
So you've watched this a lot, huh?
Every time my friends and I had a sleepover. Kila. So many feelings.
Yeah, it's, yeah, definitely.
When this is done, I'll send you links to extranet sites with some captioned animations.
I want you to see behind this mask. I want you to see who I truly am.
I already have.
She had an infection for 3 weeks after filming this scene.
Totally worth it.
And of course, Shepard got to enjoy that because she got to spend a night hanging out with one of her little sisters, just doing something that she loves doing, you know? Speaking of someone who Shepard has now kind of, you know, brought into the fold, because Miranda wasn't really there, but at this point she is. Miranda is one of the family now.
Miranda, good to see you. How do you like the place?
Not a part of town I'd normally associate you with, Shepard. I like it. Fix me something while you're back there, would you?
Sure, I got just the thing. So what brings you back?
I was hearing some confusing reports. Sounded like you had lost your mind.
No doubt. My communications were hacked, among other things. I'm sure the news had a field day.
It did. So, a clone?
Yeah, saw it myself. Did you know anything about this?
Just rumors. Nothing really caught my attention. But about this Brooks.
Heard anything?
Not as Brooks, but as Hope Lilium. Another lie, certainly. When the collectors showed up, she put together the dossiers on your crew for the elusive man. Never paid her much mind. Interesting. My focus at the time was bringing you back. We needed the real Shepard, not some cheap knockoff. I mean, really. A clone?
By the way, that reminds me, I found out something rather interesting, not too recently, in regards to the dossiers for Mass Effect 2. Turns out, the game originally was supposed to be that you could go after any of the squad mates that you could get. So those 3 dossiers you get later, Samara, Thane, and Tally, you were supposed to be able to go ahead and get them right after Freedom's Progress. The problem is that they couldn't make all that fit onto the DVD discs that used to use on the Xbox 360. It couldn't handle that. So what they had to do instead was separate that in order to be able to make it where the 360 would have 2 discs. And that's why they cut that and just kind of changed the way the game was supposed to flow. And that's why some people made the mod to be able to do early recruitment, because that's actually how it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be done originally. And I know this because what I found out is that there are scenes, even on Horizon in Mass Effect 2, where you could bring Tali and she has actual dialogue for those missions and scenes. Even if you go to the other ones, like to get Garrus and Warden, Tali has dialogue in those missions. I don't think Thane and Samara do, but Tali does. And that just blew my mind that those scenes are actually there. We've just never seen them because of the way the game was designed, because they had to accommodate the Xbox 360, because they were still using DVDs instead of Blu-rays like the PS3 did. Because you could fit all of that on a Blu-ray for the PS3, because we never had to use multiple discs on a PS3, personal experience talking, but the 360, gotta switch out the DVDs, gotta switch out the discs. So, anyways.
Yes. Hard to imagine.
I'm not sure the galaxy could survive 2 Shepards. Think of the property damage. Oh, they shut down my favorite sushi place.
That's a shame.
Shepard, you didn't.
I did. Fell right through the fish tank.
How did you manage that?
It exploded. Hey, it was the clone's plan, not mine.
Blowing up a fish tank shouldn't be part of anyone's plan. Although executing marine life seems to be some sort of hobby with you. No wonder your clone couldn't resist.
It was the first step in taking over my whole life. We stopped it.
Good thing, but why did it want your life? Why would anyone? All that running, jumping, gunfire. It's crazy.
Okay, Miranda, hold up. I had my fish die once. Once did my fish die. That doesn't mean it's a hobby that I like to kill fish, okay? Just saying. It happened once. Just once. And you're giving me crap for it, okay? Come on.
I try not to think about it.
Probably for the best.
Trust me, I know all this isn't normal.
Speaking of trust, with all this clone business, how do I know you're the real Shepard?
I don't know, you just do.
Do I? That's the trouble with clones. You can never be sure.
Come on, you rebuilt me from almost nothing. Don't you recognize your own handiwork?
It's not as if I carved my initials in the corner.
Well, clone or not, I'm the only Shepherd left.
Good point. I guess I'm stuck with you.
I do have a crazy life, don't I?
That you do, my friend. That you do.
I also love that Miranda immediately caught on when Shepard was like, "That's a shame," and she just slowly turns and she immediately knows, and she's like, "You didn't." Like I said, at this point, Shepard has welcomed in Miranda as one of her sisters. She's part of the family now. She's earned it. Let's chat with our new N7 buddy, James.
Hey, Lola. Nice place. Might not look so nice after throwing that party you were talking about.
You wouldn't trash my new apartment, would you, James?
Me? No. Never. Nice view. But this place, it's just so... not what I'm used to.
Which is?
I grew up on the beach on the Pacific, so, you know, water, sand, real air.
You miss it?
Yeah. And the people.
So, what's her name?
No. I stopped fraternizing when I joined the military. The two don't seem to go well together. How do you make it work?
That's funny, considering that Well, let's just say that he may hook up with someone at the party we throw.
I wouldn't know how to survive otherwise. I'm a soldier, but I'm still human.
I hear that.
So did you really come up here to talk about my personal life?
Oh, shit, right. I wanted to show you.
Ooh, nice tattoo.
What do you think?
Looks good. And you've earned it. Now the real work begins, right?
Exactly. And I heard what you said before, and I'm in. 100%.
Glad to hear it.
Anyway, that's it. Just wanted to show you that bad boy. I gotta get back to the Normandy. Esteban wants my help working on the shuttle.
Thanks for coming by, James.
This is gonna be a perfect place for a fiesta. Hasta la vista, Shepard. Catch you later, Shep. What the hell? No way. You've been holding out on me. Oh, man. This is sweet. Look at you. You know, my record is 182. You think you can beat it?
Maybe.
Oh, this should be good. Ah, you were just getting started.
Yeah, I don't really feel like tiring myself out. You can actually go ahead and try for it. Like, I've seen clips on YouTube of people actually trying to actually beat it. And coming up, sometimes coming up short. And he has different reactions based on how many times you do it. I've never actually tried, because I just didn't feel like actually staying here and actually doing that. But as you can see, you can get, quite a number of prompts and points by doing that. So there's no like secret achievement or anything for doing it, but I could probably make a separate video, like if I get close to it, and just kind of show you what happens when you do it. So I'd have to make sure I keep track though. All right, let's invite Edie up.
Shepard, I thought we could experience an afternoon of acquiring material possessions for our associates.
Shopping. I guess we could. Did you have a place in mind?
Physical proximity is unnecessary. The extranet provides a greater variety of services while retaining entertainment value. Jeff has lent me his credit chit on the condition that I enjoy myself and, quote, live it up like a girly girl.
Huh. You don't have money of your own?
I am not formally employed. I have no legal standing in Citadel space. I could turn to crime, but that would look bad on a resume.
We'll get you your own fun sometime, but today, what's first?
I believe Jeff would be surprised and pleased if I got him a gift. What would you recommend?
Start with something both of you can enjoy. What do you do together?
We interact most closely when we are flying. It occurs to me that he does not have a sky car for traveling around the Presidium. Here, the 2187 Blackout has a top speed of 650 kilometers per hour, making it the most powerful sports sky car in its class.
That sounds like it'll get Joker's blood pumping.
5-year warranty? Replacement? No, wait! I fail to see what is wrong.
When you buy someone a present, it's best not to bankrupt them. You want a rental.
I see. Perhaps for a day or a weekend, then.
Who's next?
You are. Close your eyes.
Are we getting married?
No. There is a jeweler on the Citadel who produces these. They're made from metals from each council homeworld. Each metal compounds with the last, making the rings stronger. He calls them victory rings. Due to material shortages, only a few exist.
Rare is nice. Unique is better.
Are you valuing me?
It's the thought that counts, and you had a good one.
I have heard that expression. That's why I recorded a resonance map of my quantum bit arrays when I had the idea. If you read my extensive log files and extrapolate from my nitrogen vacancy centers, you can visualize the thought precisely.
That's a long way for a joke, Edie.
Did I have you for a few seconds there?
Not even close. Who's next?
I was thinking of something for Liara.
Could you imagine Edie like as a like a wedding planner and such? Alright, I believe we have a couple people to meet on the strip. Cortez and Jack.
Welcome aboard, Shepard.
So where are we going?
Activating external cameras.
I didn't know this shuttle had virtual windows.
Bet there's more you don't know about this bird.
What's that supposed to mean?
Before Mass Effect fields, there was no such thing as inertial dampeners.
Yeah?
Here, feel this.
Whoa!
That, my friend, is unadulterated momentum. Want to really feel it?
Show me. Woo!
You see? Doesn't take much to pull a few G's. Back in the day, pilots would wear G-suits. It squeezes your body so that the blood stays in your head in tight maneuvers. I'd wear a G-suit when flying my Trident. In a fighter, it's common to transfer power from the inertial dampeners to other systems.
You miss flying fighters? Can't imagine you're too thrilled to be flying a shuttle.
Hell no. I'm not just any shuttle pilot. I'm your shuttle pilot. Wouldn't have it any other way. When you're on the ground, weapon in hand, you're invincible. But when we're approaching an LZ, you're just another soldier. Vulnerable. Nothing you can do if we're shot down. Getting you to the ground alive is a responsibility I wouldn't trust to anyone else.
I'm fortunate to have you, Steve.
Anytime, Shepard.
Now to meet up with Jack.
I can't wait.
Hey, glad you can make it. I've got us set up.
Alright, give me a moment. Nah, you stick with the shotgun.
4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Kill streak. 3, 4, 5, 6. Round 1 is over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Kill streak. 3, 4, 5, 6. On it. Kill streak. 3.
I'm gonna beat you until candy comes out. Damn, it's nice to relax. Just cutting loose, not worrying about the kids.
It's worth the stress to watch the people you're commanding come into their own, though.
Shut up.
Who said I was talking about you?
You know, if there is a god, that's what she sounds like. Just a big, deep boom to let you know everything's gonna be okay. Thanks for coming, Shepard.
Wouldn't have missed it.
That match was rigged. What are you talking about? There's no way Barlavon's team should have won. It was rigged.
You're just saying that because you lost.
The next match You're just saying that because you won. Enjoy the show.
Barlavon took over Arya on the top score, you see that? And I'm down there at 3,000, but that'll change. I believe there was an achievement to get like a 9999 score in this, if I recall. I'll have to relook it up. But I do remember there being an achievement for actually trying to basically beat everything in the arena.
The others.
Let's head back and see if there are any new messages.
You have received a new message.
Yep. Go time. Ashley, with all this stuff about pretenders, I figured there was one more thing that we had to settle. Meet me at the casino bar. You scared? Jacob, come hang out. Shepard, so the Normandy's in dry dock? Seems like the perfect chance to hang out and find some trouble. Maybe outside the arcade on the main level. If you're game. CSEC official input required. Commander Shepard, your presence has been requested concerning an incident involving a Krogan identified as Grunt. Please report to the CSEC officer on patrol on the Silver Sun Strip for additional details. Officer Johnson, CSEC Communications. From Kolyak Krios, Commander, I was somewhat surprised to receive a comm call from the Council. They would like to hold what humans call a memorial service. Where it is held does not matter so much as who attends. I would like you to be there, as well as those people on the Normandy who knew my father. I understand at human services people speak well of the dead. It seems appropriate for you to conduct this part as the commander of the Normandy. To be honest, I am somewhat nervous. I might recall an inappropriate memory in front of everyone. Thank you. This would mean a great deal to me. Liara, night off? Shepard, I thought it might be nice to spend some time away from the Normandy. I don't have anything particular in mind. Perhaps we can meet at your apartment and decide from there? Alright, let's invite Liara.
Greetings, Commander.
Shepard.
I didn't know you could play.
Actually, this is the only song I know.
Why is that?
There was always something more important to do. A ruin to uncover, intel to gather, a commander to save.
Ha! You couldn't sit still long enough.
Could you?
Is there something special about this song?
On one of my first digs, a storm swept in. We were trapped inside. I was so restless. I wanted to get back to work. One of the other archaeologists, Dr. Elena, had this keyboard. She took it everywhere. She taught me to play this song while we waited.
It's a good song.
Thank you, Shepard. The person who taught me that song was a friend. I spend so much time chasing down knowledge. Sometimes I forget that there are things you learn by doing nothing. By just spending time with the people you care about.
What have you learned from me?
I suppose how to get myself into life-threatening situations on a daily basis.
I'm a good teacher.
The best. Well, I should probably go. I have reports to look over.
Right. But first, why don't you teach me that song?
You may recognize that song. It's the Vigil song, in case you can't place it. Now, let's see. We need to go meet up. Alright, hold on. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on with Grunt here.
I had this perfect spot. Long sight.
Officer, someone requested my presence concerning an incident with the Krogan.
Right this way, Commander.
Mama Shepard just got word from the police officers that her son Grunt just got brought in. Okay, what did he do this time? Gotta go get my boy, bail him out.
So,
like I said, Grunt's is Shepard's adopted son.
You want to tell me about?
This clown wants to take me to lockup. Figured I'd give you a call, straighten this out.
Commander Shepard, I apologize for the intrusion. This Krogan insisted we contact you.
It's okay. I vouch for him. I'll sign any paperwork you have, officer.
Yes, ma'am.
What happened?
I don't know. Drank a bit, left the hospital, broke a few windows.
But you were in that hospital recovering from the Rachni encounter.
Yeah, didn't feel like sticking around.
Most people stick around long enough to, heal.
Most people aren't me.
And why is CSEC here?
Guess they're precious about some broken glass.
Before I sign you out, everybody walked away from this in one piece, right?
Sure, yeah, everybody's fine. Hospital's seen better days, though.
Right. Tell me about the windows.
A couple of squad mates broke me out for my birthday. Tried lowering me down the side of the building on a rope. It didn't work out.
It's your birthday?
No, I'm tank bred, remember? Anyway, we got some pictures on the Krogan Memorial.
In the Presidium?
Yeah, when CSEC got there, they were mad. Or maybe they were mad about their car being on fire. Can't remember.
Why was it on fire?
I threw my bottle of ring call at it. Pretty strong stuff. Went up like a bonfire. The CSEC guys jumped out. Then I figured they didn't want it, so I took it. We didn't get very far before they shut us down. Sprayed us down with riot foam. Didn't work so well on me.
And why's that?
'Cause I was on fire. You know, from the car. Come on, Shepard, keep up.
Right. Sorry. So how did they catch you?
Got hungry. Bought some noodles.
Grunt, you apologized to the nice man for setting his car on fire.
Fine. I'm sorry for setting your car on fire.
Apologize right now, young man.
And I won't do it again.
Good. Now, officer, I can pay for any damages that may have occurred.
That's what you've been signing for, Commander. You're lucky, Krogan. Don't let me catch you up here again.
You won't. Thank you, officer. So, how were those noodles?
A little spicy.
I love you, Grunt.
That's my boy. Man, that was very enjoyable. All right.
How are you? Looking forward.
Let's go meet with Ash. We'll save Jacob for later. Though I will say, this is the point here where, you remember how I mentioned the part where if you say you had romanced Jacob? Well, this is the point where Shepard can actually confront Jacob about it. I mean, in terms of just kind of taking a moment to actually vent her anger at him about that. Where he's just kind of like, wait, I thought we were good. And then you can just... Alright, so... In vanilla, you could actually slap him. I've actually seen a mod where you can just straight up sucker punch him. Just BAM! Just punch him right in the jaw. Because Shepard kind of deserves to do that. And basically it's what Jacob deserves. So, yeah. But this is that moment where you could actually do that here. However, this moment here I actually really love because this moment with Ashley is just kind of awesome. And there's going to be a very great Star Wars reference here. Keep an eye out for it. You'll probably easily recognize it. It's not hard to spot.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Williams. Thanks.
There you are. Ready to see who's the real Spectre and who's the pretender?
Interesting. My mod doesn't seem to be working for her. It actually has her normal complexion back.
Whatever you say, Williams. Line him up.
That's what I like to hear. Rules are simple. I take a shot, you take a shot. Hesitate, game over.
This shouldn't take too long.
Uh-huh. Glamorous and beautiful superstar Spectre agent first. Sorry-ass pretender next.
I'll try and go easy on you so you don't break a nail, princess.
You did not just say that.
I sure did.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Ha. I've seen how you deal with a few drinks, Williams. Very messy.
Ancient history. You know, I expected better.
I'm saving my best moves for later.
Best moves. At least if you're drunk, you have an excuse for how you dance.
Wow.
Boom!
Keep it coming, Lieutenant. I can do this all night.
You may have to.
I mean, if this was Steve Rogers, he could literally do this all night, because remember, he can't get drunk. So he could definitely say the, I could do this all day line and legitimately mean it.
This was a good idea.
Yeah, it was. You ready for round 2?
Bring it on.
Hey, my friend doesn't like alliance types.
Buddy, we're right in the middle of something.
I don't like alliance types either.
Brain check?
Yeah.
Didn't even let him get to say that he had the death sentence on 12 systems. I'm sorry. That's just one of my favorite little bits from the original Star Wars. He doesn't like you. I don't like you either. But that scene right there, like, if there was a scene to really help show that this is Shepard enjoying the fact that she feels like she finally has a sister that she's never had before, that right there sealed it for me. At that point, Shepard not only sees her as her really good, close friend, but she considers Ash her sister. And that right there, that banter and that back and forth, that right there sealed it for me.
Hey, Shepard, over here. Thanks for coming by. Good to see you. What's up?
Out for a little R&R. You?
Exactly. Same thing.
Hey, Jacob. I'm out of credits.
Who are they?
Their parents are MIA. Volunteered to take them on for the weekend, get their minds off things. What about us, Shepard? There's got to be a game of skill in there with our names on it.
Let's do it.
Great.
I will say, that's really nice of Jacob to do. That's a really nice thing to do.
This is your game of skill?
Rock'em Sock'em Robots?
Shepard, I'll try not to embarrass you.
Really? Trash talk?
You trash talking?
Ezo?
Hell yeah, my pride is on the line. Also, these kids look up to me, so I have to take you down.
You're gonna take me down? I don't think so.
Well, step up, Shepard. Although it might be tough not having your squad to carry you.
You're on.
Okay, yeah.
Shepard, these people already idolize you, so when you choke, it won't matter.
Hey, you're crowding me?
Am I? My bad. Stand back, everyone. Shepard needs extra room to make the match.
Okay, he's talking way too much crap right now. We're not gonna hold back or let him win or anything. We're taking him down.
Glad none of your friends are here to see your humiliation. Yes!
That all you got? That all you got?
Come on, come on, come on!
Are you crying yet, Jake? Nice one.
Okay.
Yeah! Commander Shepard wins!
That's how it's done, kids.
You couldn't just let me win, just once?
Not after all that trash talking, man.
Grab some food. I'm buying.
Yeah, you don't get to have someone let you win when you talk that much smack.
So can we expect more Elcor Shakespeare from you?
Actually, I'm...
Now let's head on back. By the way, that thing with Grunt and Seasick, I think that's what I needed in order to unlock him as an actual squad mate in the mod, but then again, at this point, I think the only way I could actually be able to use him is in the arena. Like I said, that's something I actually want to do myself off camera in terms of unlocking all the different things. I just remember spending, like I said, quite a bit of time in that arena just trying to unlock everything. There was at least one, if not multiple achievements attached to that arena, so. Cortez, Shepard, the Seattle Sorcerers are taking on the Usaru Maestros in a Biotti Ball game. Should be epic. You recently acquired an apartment with a sweet vid screen. Coincidence? James and I don't think so. You provide the couch and we'll provide the refreshments. Just let us know. From Hannah Shepard. Sweetheart, it's been a long time since we spoke. Too long. Admiral Hackett recruited me to work on the Crucible. Maybe you knew that, I don't know, but that's where you'll find me. Could you call me, please, when you get a chance? I would love to talk to you. Mom. Samara. Shepard, I overheard yet another news report about you today, and I thought I would write to see how you're doing. I'm currently on the Citadel, so if there is any way that I can be of assistance to you, please do not hesitate to call. Trainer. Rain check? Thanks for sticking around to watch me go head-to-head with T'Souza. Sorry again for messing up our lunch plans. Love to get a rain check. Let me know whenever you're free, and I'll come by. Let's see. Let's call Mom.
Hannah Shepard here.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, honey. Oh, it's so good to hear your voice.
This is a surprise. It's been a long time.
It has. I just felt I needed to... I think about you every day. I try not to worry. The other day, I was remembering the bedtime stories we used to make up. You had your own ship and crew. The stories were always filled with adventure and danger.
Yeah. Huh. Haven't thought about that in a while.
Me neither. Oh, you'd always swoop in to punish the bad guys to save the day. So, there you are. Even when you were little, you dreamed of the life you have.
Is that the reason you wanted me to call?
No. I just want you to know that I am proud of you, honey. So proud.
Thanks, Mom.
I have to go.
I know.
Be safe. Please. Goodbye, sweetheart.
This is one part I really wish they had done more on. Because it feels like there should have been more there. Like, for one thing, the mom, she doesn't even say, I love you, at any point. Which, I get that this is a military family, that she's, you know, that they're both in the military and such, and, you know, they kind of go about things differently. So I've heard. But at the same time, this is supposed to be a private moment between, you know, mother and daughter, or mother and son, if you're playing Broshep. And they're just, it feels like there should have been more. I really do feel like they should have asked the voice actress playing Hannah Shepard to do more various different things that she would want to say to her child at this point. For one thing, she hasn't talked to Shepard in a long time. The other, this may be the last time she ever does talk to them. Don't you feel like if it was, she would want to say more? That is one gripe I do have here with this bit, this portion of the DLC. But again, that's only has to do with if you are a spacer, which, you know, mine is, and quite a few people actually are not. Usually a lot of people tend to go colonist or even earthborn, but I've always tended to go spacer, and I've explained my reasons as to why.
Sorry we're late. Somebody forgot to pick up the cerveza.
Come on in.
That somebody was you.
Didn't say it wasn't. So when's the game?
It's about to start.
Seattle Sorcerers versus Usaru Maestros. Gonna be some intense bayada ball.
Nah, it's just a goodwill game for troop morale. They'll take it easy.
In the middle of a war with their troops watching, they'll give it their all.
Absolutely. Have you guys seen Derek Rogers' game lately? Man, he and the Sorcerers have been tearing it up.
Esteban, the Maestros don't lose. Have you seen Tyra Tiziana's play? The woman is blue lightning.
Mr. Vega, your love of the Asari team has more to do with how they look than how they play.
Hey, that's not true. Not entirely. Besides, you telling me you don't got the hots for some of the Sorcerers?
Okay. Guilty as charged. Who you backing, Shepard?
I'm not sure. What do you guys think?
The Seattle Sorcerers are one of the few human b-ball teams left. I mean, they were on tour when Earth was hit. Since acquiring Donna Novotny from the hackers, they've been completely unstoppable.
Yeah, but most of the Maestros have been playing since before first contact. They'll win this.
I know the Sorcerers have never beaten the Maestros, but they've never been this hungry either. So, Shep, who's it gonna be?
You don't bet against the home team.
Mr. Vega, I hope you're hungry for humble pie. When has our commander ever been wrong?
Come on, man, the game started. Mierda, he was out! You're blind, ref!
Yes, they did it! Now pay up.
Hey, why didn't you let me in on the betting?
We weren't exactly betting on who'd win.
We were betting on if you'd pick the winner. And everyone knows you don't bet against Shepard.
Anyway, it was a hell of a game.
Yeah, great evening. Thank you, Shepard.
My pleasure.
Tomorrow comes early. Hasta luego.
Alright, now let's invite up Samara.
I came as quickly as I could. What's wrong?
I didn't mean to worry you. When I saw you were on the Citadel, I wanted to see you again.
We've said our farewells, Shepard.
Are we gonna stand on formalities? These big picture windows remind me of our talks in the Normandy's observation lounge.
This view doesn't have quite the same effect as a galaxy of stars, but I can see where it might make one sentimental. I also enjoyed our talks, Shepard. Very much.
Hey, look what I found. An old issue of Justic Our Heroes, May 2140. It says that you personally lifted 50 refugees across a raging floodplain on Nivos after smugglers blew up a dam.
That news source has been known to exaggerate.
So you didn't almost drown while saving a child who'd been torn from her mother's grasp?
The smugglers were not so lucky that I survived.
Are there more stories like this?
Perhaps. You might be amused by the June 2085 issue, Justicar Samara, Cold-Blooded Justice Runs Hot. It is not so difficult for me to find stories of your exploits. I think that you are remarkable, Shepard. When the vids sing your praises and call you a hero, does it make you blush? Do you agree? What do you feel?
It's humbling. But honestly, if people feel that I'm making a difference, that bolsters me, my team, and our efforts. What now?
I am content as we are, Shepard. Let us sit a while longer, even if there is nothing to say.
What's kind of cute about that scene is that if you have not romanced anybody, and you actually implied that you wanted to pursue romance with her in the second game, you can actually have a nice little moment. You don't get a full-on romance or anything with Sabara, but you actually do get a very nice, touching scene with her where you actually do get to share a kiss and just kind of... It's a very sweet scene. I highly recommend looking it up. Alright, now let's invite up Trainer. There's something very amusing about this that I want to share with you guys.
I can't very well bring it back to the Normandy. I'd have nowhere to put it. This place is amazing. Puts the prefabs back on Horizon to shame. And it has a hot tub.
Go ahead.
Cheers! Oh, this is lovely. And good for the sinuses. I might not even need my antihistamine tonight.
Your what?
It's a pill. I'm allergic to dust and cats. And public speaking. I take a proton pump inhibitor for my stomach too. And an inhaler for asthma.
My goodness, Trainer, you alright?
Do you have everything you need to stay healthy?
Just about. The only medication I can't find is sucrocapsinol. My family doctor prescribed it for my headaches.
Sucrocapsinol? That's a sugar pill, Trainer, a placebo.
Oh, that sneaky bastard. And now that you've told me, it probably wouldn't work anyway. There was some scented bath oil out there somewhere. Could you grab it?
Yeah. Here you go.
Thanks. Eyes are over here and up here.
Excuse me, I was not looking, thank you very much.
A loofah. This is Anderson's apartment, remember? I highly doubt he has,
Found one. Somebody left an overnight bag with toiletries and massage oils and, you know, girly stuff. Do you know who Kay Sanders is? She has great taste in adjustable massage ones.
Oh my goodness. And that right there is the part that caught my attention. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my, Anderson and Sanders. What did you two get up to in this apartment? Oh my. Ugh. I love how Shepard just kind of smirked and shook her head at that, just like, okay, I see. I see, Anderson. I see. Wow. Alright. There's one thing left here, though I think there might be a couple more. But we'll save that for next time. When we return, we will be holding a very nice memorial service for Thane, and we'll get to hear a few last words from him, courtesy of his son. Stay tuned.